君はね、確かにあの時私のそばにいた。いつだっていつだっていつだってすぐ横で笑っていた。なくしても取り戻す君を I will never leave you.
If you want a battle, then I'll take it to the street where there's no rules. Take off the gloves, rip please to down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical depths to roll battle smack down now. Gotta shoot to kill and shoot to skill. Don't you be afraid, man's gotta do how it feels. 60, 70, 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
Ticking clock, I rode away from a sunless room. Windless night, moonlight nuts. My ghostly shadow is a roof from room. Night free dance of reading's word reminds me that I still live.
Every man's gotta fight the fear. I'm the first to admit a shit. Thoughts provoke the new era. Become a bit terror, but my only rival is my shadow. We run the play back and fist my own error. Get low to the ground, it's getting better like I told you before. Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay laced. Here's my call, me royal flush, and I'm the ace.
We will stop ticking clock. I rode away from a sunless room. Windless night, moonlight melts. My ghostly shadow is a roof from room. Night free dance of reading's word reminds me that I still live. I will. I was wide away from the country. I shall need to this way. I'll be bringing you rock till I see the sunlight again. I left my place and ran to the sunlight.君はね、確かにあの時私のそばにいた。いつだっていつだっていつだってすぐ横で笑っていた。なくしても取り戻す君を I will never leave you.
If you want a battle, then I'll take it to the street where there's no rules. Take off the gloves, rip please to down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical depths to roll battle smack down now. Gotta shoot to kill and shoot to skill. Don't you be afraid, man's gotta do how it feels. 60, 70, 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
Ticking clock, I rode away from a sunless room. Windless night, moonlight melts. My ghostly shadow is a roof from room. Night free dance
Innovative shit, thoughts provoke the new era. Become a bit terror, but my only rival is my shadow. We run the plane back if it's my own era. Get low to the ground, it's getting better like I told you before. Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay lace. Here's my call, me, roll a flush, and I'm the ace.
There we go. How's that? Yay, there it is. I see the volume coming through. That's fun. The MacBook will randomly decide to mute different outputs, even if they weren't muted the last time you used them, so that's fun. But hello, welcome to a very late D-pad on Twitch. We're playing some Persona 3 FES. It's been a crazy day, which is why we're starting this late, so it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream than usual. Hopefully not terribly short. And let's see, we are about to get to, there's a thing happening on the 17th. I'm going to double check what that actually is. Yeah, about 4 hours late. Hello, Steve. Thank you. I'm actually going to grab this request so I don't forget about, oh, I already did. So a fruit knife. I assume that it's one of our two buddies, but regardless. It's good to see everybody. We got a lot of people in right now. So, yeah. I don't remember if we actually did Tartarus at the end of the last one. I think we did. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I finished the, chunk of Tartarus. I got up to the boss and beat that guy. Barely. That was a little close, but I think we're good on Tartarus for tonight, so I'm going to bail on this. Return to the dorm. Got my drink over here, though. I guess I could put it up there today. Actually finally cleaned off a bunch of this desk. It's been a long overdue bit of cleaning. Oh, I'm not great anymore. Dang. Oh, yes. I keep forgetting about the second semester's music. I feel like I'm a little bit dark. I'm actually going to boost this light a little bit. Let's go to 60%. There we go. That's better. I don't know why it seems like it's so much darker today than usual, but I don't know. Yeah, no, I hear ya. It's much later than I intended to be getting started, so there will be a VOD of this in the evening tomorrow. Yukari's gonna be a maid. Oh dear, that's gonna be a whole thing. Short straw in the archery club. Ah, I see. It all comes together now. She's gonna be pissed, but a whole more reason to check out the cafe. Oof. Good night, nobody. Have yourself a good one. Have a good day at work. Alright, I feel like I should be doing more stuff with her if possible. Okay. I'm curious at what the trigger is going to be for that to become a thing. So I think we're all good with Yukari. Or not Yukari, with Chihiro. Bathroom. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It's a little loud. There we go. There we go. The rest of the OST is rapper ambiance. It's true, it's true. So, alright. I can go to band. I can see what Yuko's up to. May as well get another thing started here. Since no practice today. Since you want to walk home together. Yeah. Let's do. We're going to go have some fun. Oh, the French guy. Damn it. Yes, I'll have to do that as well. He's in the home ec class, I think. Iwata Strip Mall, Takoyaki Stand, Octopia. Nope, just generic. Okay, well. Cool. French guy, no, I have not met him since we encountered him at the bookstore.
Welcome back.
Hi. All right, so I feel like I'm the debate that I'm having internally is, you know what, I should. I was like, should I go to Tartarus and try to get those rare items, or I think I should though. Do I have other? What are the quests that I actually have right now? Just that. Okay, so it's the 2 rare ones, so I should probably go to the 3rd zone as well and look around there. At the very least, I am aware that... No. At the very least, I know that 118 houses one of the floors for the rare item of the 4th block. That's the thing. It's like, it's kind of silly to think about, like, all right, which ones, are they? If, like, I don't know until I encounter them. There's no sense in grabbing the mission since it is just, since I think it should appear regardless of that. So, just want to verify real quick that it doesn't say anything about which side. Whoop. Yeah, just from the 3rd, from the 4th. So, all right, we'll do a little run through. How was my day? Busy. I had a ton of meetings yesterday, so I was wiped out today. And yes, there'll be Halloween news coming at the end tonight. Let's check everyone's status. Lost my train of thought. 1 second. Whoops. 42. So Aigis, Junpei, Akihiko. Let's start with them. Yeah. To party. But yeah, no, today was I was a little more wiped out. Didn't sleep awesome. I had literally 5 meetings yesterday, all at least a half an hour in length. I think they got as long as 2 hours in one spot, so it was nuts. Today there were a couple quick meetings, but nothing too serious. I think it was, it was a pretty straightforward day. Beyond that, there was a ticket that I had been working on for quite some time that thankfully we were able to figure out. I had to pass it off to my boss, who's a back-end guy, who was able to figure out that, like, the ticket that he thought was a much simpler one when he passed it off to me, and I don't know a ton about back-end development. I know some. I don't know a ton. I'm still learning. I'm picking stuff up, and I was able to get through a good chunk of it, but there was definitely some parts of it that, like, he realized afterwards was, like, way above what I was, likely to be able to figure out at all. So, thankfully, that's pretty good. I could tell that he was a little bit stressed that the ticket was taking as long as it was, so that was nice. But yeah, oh, hello. Damn. I guess I can leave if I know that it's not there. I guess that's the other thing I can do too, is I can literally just sit here and take some notes on which floors they don't appear on. There we go. We'll say, there we go, 61. But yeah, I think we have 3 Halloween specials? Or is it 2? I think it's 3. Yeah. I was debating moving one off of Halloween, but I think we're just going to make Halloween the big crazy day. Let's go here. Sword and Shield, have you guys decided which versions you'll be getting? So I think... I'm not 100%... So I'm purchasing both for the D-pad, so that way if we want to use the opposite one for anything, whether it's, battles for fun or just playing for the sake of playing, like that'll be there. It sounded like Ben was feeling relatively strongly about Pokemon Sword. Oh, this was the second block. I didn't even need to write down the 61. I don't know that it's necessarily final. It could be a pretty late decision, but it sounded like Sword was going to be the one. Regroup.
Everybody, please regroup.
I just found something. I'll give it to you later.
How about you give it to me now? Garula Gem. Okay. So you got boxing gloves? He does. That's amazing. But yeah, I think it's going to be sword ultimately. It's not really a spoiler, but and though for anyone who has not been around and heard the news, well, we're not going to be doing a padlock for Sword and Shield. Between Sun and Moon being on the padlock format, and Pikachu and Eevee being particularly rough on the format, and Sword and Shield looking even more ridiculous on the format, we're just not going to force it. So the plan is that Ben and Jeff are going to be tag teaming a playthrough of presumably Sword. So it's not going to be, we're not going to have to worry about any of the like battle stuff or anything like that. We might do a few battles for fun, but we have to see how that goes. Looks easier on the format than Eevee did. In some ways, yes, and others, no. The wild area is going to have Pokemon that are, or is allegedly going to have Pokemon that are wildly over-leveled compared to other Pokemon in the area, and it's not necessarily like Dynamax Pokemon. Apparently just random wild Pokemon are also going to be super high level. It also appears that the standard, format for battles is going back to the actual classic Pokemon style as opposed to the Go capture of Pokemon Let's Go. So there's a really strong chance based on that you could walk into an area and get like super duper party wiped if you can't like escape properly. Ooh, hello. So it's not 67. Yeah, if you can't like get out of the battle, then you run the risk of just getting utterly annihilated. Well, these bug types seems like there's a lot of neat. I forget. There's a name for that kind of a Nuzlocke. It might be a type lock. I don't entirely remember off the top of my head. Shadow Shard. I don't remember off the top of my head, but that is a relatively common style of Nuzlocke. Another a variant on that is that you can't have an overlap in your typing. So that's like kind of like the opposite version, I guess. Buglock is definitely interesting, considering bugs tend to be weaker overall than most other types. It's obviously not universal, but considering the starter bugs are always among the weakest in any given generation, that definitely can give problems. Also, its typing is not super useful. Like it deals with stuff like Ghost, and I guess Grass, which is nice, but a lot of common types can really do cause some issues there. So a Buglock is definitely a pretty decent challenge for sure. I think part of it is that like I'm always up for a challenge when it comes to Pokemon, but we want to like not just force ourselves through more and more of these, especially if the velocity at which we can make it happen starts to decline. And I think we just need to like ease onto the brakes for a little bit, just to give ourselves a little bit of a breath. Ooh, damn it! Oh, get away! I don't want to hit you. Thank you. But yeah, do not fear. The padlocks will continue. They're just not continuing with this next Pokemon. We basically came to a decision, and we've talked about this, to some degree of length over over a good chunk of this year, is that the padlock format we're going to keep for earlier Pokemon games, so basically Gen 5 and back, and new Pokemon games, unless they are pretty explicitly like classic Pokemon styled, then we're going to be, oh my god, they're doing this a lot. Then we're going to be having, someone else on the team is going to be playing through those, or someone's else on the team, depending. Just because, like, it's also me and John hogging all of the Pokemon action otherwise, which is a bummer sometimes. And with John in California, it does make it a little bit tricky to, make recordings happen. We were fortunate enough to have the last time John was in town 2 weeks ago, I think, we recorded, I think 17 episodes of Pokemon Eevee. So there's a lot coming. We have like 3 unbroken weeks of that, which is nice. But it can be a challenge at times to keep that going. So, how are we doing? Set battles even being wiped as not screw. Can you do set battles as like? Oh, you mean set battles? I'm thinking of like the I'm thinking of face-offs where you can have I don't remember the name of it. Like they have names for all the different like battle formats. One of them is like a level like cap format where they will actually where they will actually set everybody to a given level, as opposed to set versus select, I think, are the two modes for what happens when a Pokemon gets faints, basically, and you need to choose what will go in instead. So I think set means you can't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's do this. As opposed to select, which does let you swap. Mazio. I'm actually going to take this bathrobe off.
I've been waiting for this.
It got very chilly earlier in the evening, so I've got 2 layers on already and that bathrobe, so getting a little bit warm though with the various lights in front of me. Oh, 4 digits of damage, nice. Hee. Bye, bitch. Yeah, I hope you're saying that with slightly parted and moist lips, Jeff. You're like, I've been waiting for this. It's like almost like halfway to duck lips. It's very similar. So moist, yeah. You gotta make sure. It's very, very important to the integrity of the statement. All right. It's amazing that I never noticed the little in the background of this until last stream, and I think it was like halfway through it. I've been playing this for, oh my god, like, it's got to have been about, 60 hours, if not more at this point. Probably more like 70, maybe even 80. And it's taken this long to notice that little bit of instrumentation in the back. As you can see, I'm a very attentive boy. Oh, that's weird. They made an anime for Persona 5, but it takes place years after that. Like, didn't they do the same thing with is it Final Fantasy 5? Because I know there's Final Fantasy 4: The After Years, which is like just like the most painful way to make a sequel. Literally, just everybody has kids, and the kids embark on literally an identical quest to the exact same locations, and it's just bad. And it was episodic because that was like the fucking rage back then. The early 2000s was really rough on video games, I feel like. I guess I wasn't the early 2000s, it was late 2000s. That's the thing, yeah. If it's gonna be that far disconnected, don't even bother calling it Persona 3. Call it just Persona. Honestly, Persona and then a subtitle, but don't call it Persona 3 if it's not gonna be like, you know what you call it? Like, for example, if the Dark Hour is there, you call it Persona Dark Hour. Perfect. Done. So the quest was different. Most of the characters returned. Like, the quest was technically different, but I watched a friend play, and it seemed like it literally had you going not just to the same locations, but, like, in the same order, effectively for the same spoils. Like, it kind of just seemed like it was a coat of paint on Final Fantasy IV. Like, I don't know. Only new kid was the main character's son. Yes, oh my god, Cecil, I think? No, Cecil is the main character. It wasn't Selbez, was it? Was it Cecil? Ooh, we got a rare one. Get. Here we go. Land badge again. God damn it. Let's bail. Golbez was the villain of the last game and his brother. Yes. Final Fantasy IV, and that's such a shame too, because like Final Fantasy IV, I think, I mean, really, most of the Final Fantasy games are actually pretty amazing when you exit the conversation of like, all right, which one is the best one? Like, because you can get into an endless debate about 6 or 7, or if you're like super nostalgic, there's an argument for 9 or 10 if you really love the turn-based battle. 12 or 15 or 13. Like, there's so many ways you can argue that stuff. I really appreciate 4 for being, from what I can remember, the first Final Fantasy game to have a like sort of sense of morality to it. In a certain way, like your character is actually dealing with the gravity of his choices, which. Oop, hey, another one. And we're on 81. Come on. Yeah, so I will admit I thought Golbez being your brother as the bad guy even for X amount of time was super stock and tropey, and I found it kind of lame. But at the very least, it's like, all right, if you're going to do that, just commit to it. Like, just go all out and be like, yeah, nah, he's the bad guy. You know, you guys got separated, and this is what happened to him. Like, or have Zeramus, be like a vague influence, maybe, as opposed to explicitly, no, he's being controlled by Zemus. I actually have yet to see the ending of Final Fantasy IV, because you fight Zemus, and then you fight Zeromus, or Zeromus. I've never really been clear on which one is the real pronunciation for it. And it's legit, like, you need to be 10 levels higher to beat Zeromus compared to what you need to beat Zemus. And I guess I was underleveled when I fought Zemus because I was really struggling to get Zemus down. And then the Zeromus thing happens, and I was like, I have no interest in going back and grinding again to make this happen. Persona does not have Persona in the title, but the words Persona 3 are used not only in the box, but in the marketing. Well, that's odd. So what is the name of the anime, then? Oh, but yeah, I feel like Cecil is it Cecil? Am I crazy? Is the hero of 4? Yeah, Cecil, I think. Trinity Soul. Yeah, that was kind of neat. I do love a good set of references for boss names, and that one was like pretty spot on. Like, that's a real good. Oop, 84. Come on, man. I thought that one was like super spot on. It made sense thematically really well. And 85 is a mid-boss zone, so that's not going to have anything. Yeah, the Cecil battle against himself to become a paladin is, I think, the first instance in the series of a character I mean, they do it in a pretty literal way, but even metaphorically, confronting their past and confronting their mistakes. Because otherwise, like, the heroes from 1 and 3 are very literal blank slates. There is zero characterization to them whatsoever. I understand that in the DS version of 3, they improved on that a bit, and they gave them like some level of characterization, but realistically 1 and 3, blank slates, nothing to them. In 2, there was some characterization, which came at the cost of mandating your character like classes and stuff. And they have a little bit of intrigue going on, and it's actually kind of similar to 4 in that like you have your fourth party member who disappears and then comes back. There we go. And then comes back, in the end, I think as a bad guy, and then does he join your team? I think. I'm trying to remember. But like, they still weren't particularly good characters. Like, they were pretty basic, one-dimensional dudes. As compared to 4, where they really spent a lot of time with all of these characters, like really getting in depth and like learning about them and giving them a real backstory. I think 4 is got like Rydia/Lydia and that whole thing, I think. And is that the one that's got like Mysidia with Palom and Porom as well? Or am I mixing that up with 2 now? No, that's definitely not 2. 4 is the one where you get a lot of extra side characters. And what I found very interesting is that, like, over the course of the game, a lot of them don't end up so well. And I never played the original. Actually, that's not true. I played a little bit of the original. I don't think I ever, like, got terribly far in. But I did play the Game Boy Advance version a lot. And it was interesting that, like, actually, I must have beaten it at some point, because that's the... Maybe I am mixing it up with 2. So what's the one that's got, like, the Pandemonium and all that? I think I'm mixing up 2 and 4. Which one of them on the Game Boy Advance had a segment where essentially all of your party members who died come back in the afterlife. Essentially, I don't know if it's after or during. That is 2. Yeah, I don't know if that's after or during the plot, where you're like doing it to stop the uprising of the bad guy kind of thing. Which I thought was kind of neat. It was actually more interesting than most of the actual real game in 2. 4 is the one that's got, like... 4 has a lot of death, too, I think. Now I'm like, second-guessing myself. Actually, the same stats when they died. That's awesome. See, like, it is concurrent. Okay. So I thought, like, the idea is that in some cases, I think you're actually meeting them literally right after they die, too. I will say, starting out the Pandemonium section is crazy. Oh, God. Is this the right? Yeah. When you start the Pandemonium section, you have just your one party member. He's not particularly strong. And the encounter rate is insane. Like, it's crazy how often you're getting attacked. Like, there were points where it was literally every square in some sections. Like, the encounter rate is crazy. Now, the idea is you're supposed to be able to get a lot of... Yeah, Minwoo, that's right. Because I was remembering him, like, I think he's got, like, a turban or a turban-like thing, and he's got, like, a lot of white, kind of like a... Not exactly white mage robe, but, like, almost... Kind of like half between white mage and paladin in terms of dress. Akihiko found that hilarious. But yeah, no, my Minwoo was not very strong. And the idea is the encounter rate is cranked up so you can grind as need be, because you're trying to catch your dudes up to the guys who died a lot later, who are a lot stronger and who don't need it as much. But, like, boy, oh boy, was that a rough ride. Geez, a lot of these rare, like, heavy dudes in here. We seem to be reaching the point where we're not going to be able to just blast past everybody anymore. Ah, damn it. Yeah, the Dark Emperor has to be the Light Emperor. Yes. Did you say there's 3 of them? Oh, they're fading out as they're doing the spell. I was like, where the hell are they? Feels like teleport considered insta-death in Final Fantasy II. We grind that up every encounter is cake. Hilarious.
The enemy's weakness.
Alright. Semi-L. Ah, come on, man. You don't want to take out the one that's, like, standing? Don't you dare, you dick. You dicky dicky dick dick. You dick boy. That's right, I guess. Now we're to run over there and take care of it. Thank you. Dropped as in, like, they dropped, like, a super big thing? Or, like, dropped as in... I guess party member have a chapter where Zeromus comes back to life. It saves access to Bez. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Like, I don't...
Now's your chance. Here's a chance.
Wait, so Zeromus is just, like, alive still at the end of it all? That's fucking hilarious. I do kind of wish they'd be a little bit more explicit if they were going to make, like... If they're going to make references between Final Fantasy games, I would really appreciate if they just went all the way and were, like, explicitly connecting them. Like, oh, hey, it's cute that, that the kid named Shinra has discovered a strange source of energy that's tied to various life force stuff. You know, he can think of a way to harvest that. Cool, that's clearly reference to Shinra Company, but, like, are they meant to be strictly connected? I don't think they are, just because Spira and whatever the hell the world of Final Fantasy VII is are so different. But at the same time, it's like, I would love to see them have, like, actual connections without them necessarily being a sequel to one another or anything. But, like...
I just found something. I'll give it to you later.
Alright, give it to me now. Dark Slayer. Same goes for 2 and 4, where there's an implication in, I think, one of the remakes of 4, Tizona. One of the remakes of 4 has or maybe it was 2, has a reference to the to the 2 dragoons being related, Ricard and so Ricard is from 2. Jesus. Ricard Highwind and they both have Mysidia, yeah, so it's not 100% you know, debunked or anything. Why did I stop? Oh my god. Leon was the Dark Knight that visited Fabul in the past. Interesting. Okay. Fire. Oh, I just made Maragion. Let's do it. I like how the first 3 Dragon Quests did a really good job of it. Like, not to get into spoiler territory, but, like, you know, they did a really good job of connecting those 3. I think. The second one was a pretty obvious one. Like, it's literally an explicit, like, not exactly direct sequel, but fairly direct sequel. Like, it's a few generations later. It's a different bad guy and all that. To the point where in 2, you can actually go to Charlock Castle. I think it was 2, maybe it's 3. You can go to Charlock Castle and there's a Dragon Lord that's there, and he's just a chill dude. And he's just kind of like, hey, what's up? I think it's in 2, and he's like, yeah. And he's like, hey, what's up? Yeah, that was my dad. He was a bad dude. I don't know what to tell you. You need anything? What's up? Like, just found that to be a funny encounter the first time I came across it. 3 does it in a really interesting way that I don't want to spoil for folks who are just getting into Dragon Quest now as a result of the Switch versions, which are unfortunately pretty ugly looking. I don't like... Oh, man. Nothing bothers me more than a game that freely mixes and matches pixel densities. I don't care about games that, like, mix art styles. You can do that well if you handle it correctly, but Jesus. pixel densities really, really need to be consistent. Like, it's not even necessarily like you can't have like, but what about stuff like Mario RPG where you've got like an 8-bit Mario running around if you go behind the curtain in Booster's Tower? Like, that's fine. That's also like a jarring enough difference that it works. But like Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, as they were, put on the Switch in that little downloadable version, like, it's a difference of okay, in the background, the 3 pixels there are covered, or the 6 pistols, Jesus Christ, the 6 fucking hell, I'm like thinking about the gun that I think that was a gun that I just picked up. The 6 pixels in the background are covered by 5 pixels on the thing that is walking around on it. Like, it just looks ugly if there's no, like common denominator between them. Like, if you did like double size pixels or half size pixels, those are fine because they'll at least look consistent enough to make it work. But like, 95, 6 shot. God damn it. 3 looks way more like the SNES version. Does it? Because like, between the overworld sprite art and like the battle like art and stuff, it just looks, it turned me off so hard from it, which is such a bummer because I love those games, especially Dragon Quest 3, and that broke my heart to see them get the exact same treatment that the iOS ports of Final Fantasy got, which were just so bad. I don't know how it is. No, I know exactly how it is. I was going to say, I don't know how it is that the games came out looking that way, but here's the thing. Most of these remakes are being produced by people who grew up playing these games, which is fine and great. It means that, video game history and, same thing with like movies. Movie history and stuff is being preserved by way of like these re-releases and things. Cool. It seems to be getting preserved by people who went into their, Super Nintendo or Game Boy Advance emulators and turned on that like Super x2 mode where everything like got bigger, and then like it used a little bit of logic in the background to determine how to like mush the sprite, like the pixels together in a way that it looked kind of smoother, except it didn't look super smooth. It looked like weirdly wobbly. Mega Man X has an almost unplayable port. I downloaded it for the sake. I actually not just downloaded it, I bought it because amazing. Like, it's $5 for the fucking thing, which is a complete ripoff. I downloaded it for some Mega Man intro. I don't even know which one at this point. And I played it for literally 60 seconds and was like, holy shit, this is embarrassing. Like, this is basically unplayable. Like, it's awful, 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 awful. I don't understand how that could have ever gotten past the most basic QA testing. It is just atrocious. We can probably add you to that list of things. That's like a super old thing on like our settings that honestly we could probably just like deactivate unless we're doing a stream that's got like a lot of people for it. Just because it's easy enough to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now the link should work. It's easy enough to add people to it and all that. And if we can turn it on or off, then that'll make it simpler to deal with when we don't have like a high volume of people in. Actually, hey Golux, what's up? Actually, you know what? So is it Golux or Golux? Because when I was on the podcast, I believe I unless I was mishearing, I think I had overheard you being referred to as Golux, and I have been super unsure and insecure about it. More like the latter. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So if it's more like the latter, what would you say is the phonetic way of it then? If it's not quite either of those two. Character from a book I like. Ah. Okay. Interesting. Because yeah, if I think it took me. I can actually just leave because 100 does not have it at this point. It took me an embarrassingly long time to realize that our Arcasius is not Arcasius. And I think Sarah discovered that before I did. And I think I overheard her saying Arcasius at one point. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what? And she was like, oh, yeah, no, that's how it's pronounced. And I was like, oh, shit. been getting it wrong for a very, very long time. Whoop. So at this point, I'm taking notes on which floors. For anyone who wasn't with us when I got this started, I'm taking notes as I go through where I find rare chests and scratching them off the list, because on repeated pass-throughs, I can, easily just go like, okay, cool, floor 92, 95, and 100 don't have it, so I can just go straight for the stairs and not bother with any of this shit. I say Thanos. It seems like Thanos is the more American pronunciation, and Thanos is more British. And anyone that doesn't fall into, the U.S. or the U.K. in terms of accents, it seems to be a lot more fluid between them. But I go with Thanos. I don't know that I've heard anyone with an American accent say anything other than Thanos. I've heard a few people with, British or Irish accents say... or rather, Irish or Scottish accents say Thanos, but most British accents I've heard have been Thanos. That's the thing, right? Is oh man, so I need to take another look at 3 for the Switch, because that is my favorite of the 3. That is one of my all-time favorite games, which is probably part of why I'm being so critical of it. But do I not have Magaru?
It has multiple
Light also. I'm sure I've got Mahama in here. Have it there? No. There we go. It's better than 1 or 2, but the character sprites are still different and gross. Yeah, if it's... 1 and 2 looked fucking hideous. It's entirely possible that I didn't even get to 3 when I was looking at it initially, just because I didn't want my heart to just fall out of my chest and onto the floor. They made new Game Boy Advance DS quality sprites for the classic games instead. There's been rumors going around, and honestly, unfortunately, at this point, I'd be willing to believe that rumors are pretty dead based on the release of these 3. But there were rumors shortly after Dragon Quest XI that based on some, pretty direct references going on at the tail end of that they might be considering doing a remake of 3, which was then bolstered by the fact that someone straight up asked, was it Yuji Horii? No, Yuji Horii is the composer?
Still alive.
Oh man, I'm amazed that no, Yuji Horii I think is the director. Somebody on the team was the producer. Sorry, producer. Somebody on the team, might have been Yuji Horii, was asked pretty directly about whether they had plans for the future and if Dragon Quest III is part of that. And it sounded pretty clear about the fact that Dragon Quest III was on their minds as something that they would like to do, but right now they're focused on... Oh, Sugiyama. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought again. But yeah, that they're more trying to think of what to do next as opposed to what might be worth remaking. Sort of a bummer, because I would really love to see. I would be all about a Dragon Quest 3, if not the whole trilogy remake in the Dragon Quest 11 engine. Holy shit, that would be amazing. Well, this is bad. This is very bad. Oh boy.
Initiating summon sequence. The enemy is still
Oh my god. The Spirit Drain is fine, just nobody use that fucking auto kill move.
Use a Mepatra gem to cure fear.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Well, no, because they can just cast it again immediately after.
It seems hot. There are 3 enemies left.
Fuck it. The other guys will get turns. It was just me. I should have used the regular Patra gem. Damn it.
Locking on.
How would you interact with chat if you had a large audience? Probably fairly similarly. I'd probably keep my eye on the chat a little bit more just because it'd be moving a lot quicker. I don't know. I think I've only even done like 2 streams where it's even had like more than I think 30 people on it once. And they were both of the marathon streams that we've done in the past, if I remember correctly. Please kill them. At least kill one of them. There we go. Speaking of which, so this Saturday is Extra Life, and as it turns out, everybody else, unfortunately, has stuff going on that day. Jeff has stuff going on that day, and will be literally, I think, out of the time zone. Sarah's got stuff going on that day and will be several hours away. Ben is also going to, as it turns out, be away for the possibly the entire weekend, and will be a good like 2 hours away as well. So unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be just me, which on the one hand means I got to work twice as hard to. Whoop. 103 isn't it either. I got to work twice as hard to keep the stream going, but I also that's the other thing is like it also gives me a bit more freedom in terms of determining what game to do, because if it's a game that I want to do, then I can do it. So like that's like about the only real plus to it is that I can just kind of just go, yep, that's what I want to do. At the front of the pack right now, the one that I'm most likely to do is probably Super Mario Galaxy. Keeps the tradition going. It's something that definitely will take up the vast majority of a 24-hour period. And it's something that I can pick up and just rock and roll with it right away. I don't remember it as clearly as Odyssey. Obviously, that one was very fresh at the time. I don't remember it as well as Super Mario Sunshine, which I just have relatively strong memories that I had of that game. Obviously, there was a lot of like, well, what the hell do I do here? But, you know. Galaxy, while I love it, I don't have as crisp memories of, and maybe that's just because there was a second Galaxy game as well. Hey, King Frost. Isn't hard to complete in the terms of what do I do. Yeah, Galaxy is thankfully pretty straightforward. It's a lot more like Mario 64 in that regard. Like, they don't really give you, like... It's a little less... It's definitely less cryptic than Sunshine can be. And about as direct, if not in some cases a bit more direct than 64. And then Mario Odyssey is the complete polar opposite of that, where you just kind of go and find shit to do. The randomness of the comments. I mean, yes and no. The easiest way to handle that, in my experience, is anytime you see a comment, you just go for it. And likewise, I think when you beat the game, comments appear a lot more frequently. To the point where I think there comes a point where like everything just has comments. Excuse me. There's no green stars in 2 or 1. Yeah, green stars are in 2. The comets are in... The purple comets are in 1. The green stars are in 2, I believe, right? So, yeah, the star bits are going to be an interesting aspect of it, because it does mean that I'm going to have to move the Wii sensor bar to be right above this monitor. Normally it sits above the TV in the room, which is over there, and that won't work so well. Basic hidden missions. Yeah, I guess I mean, like, 2 has, like, green stars that are, like, a recurring regular thing. No, not Mabufu. I want Hama. Do they put these in any kind of order? Like, Jesus. God damn it. Yeah, so that's the one that I'm probably going to do. I'm still open to alternatives. I'm still thinking up incentives. I saw there was a mention of the chocolate in there. I think what we're going to do is... So I was hoping to be able to try to make those literally this past weekend, but, like, there was not just zero time, but, like, Sarah's working on costume stuff feverishly to get it done in time for the same day, ironically, the second one she's doing, like, Ren Fair stuff. So I think what we may do is go with the same... do I have that guy? God damn it. I think we're going to go with the same incentives as far as... there we go. As far as, like, totals... hopefully not this stream moved on. So yeah, that's the thing is, like, we're going to be doing, for anyone who watched the Patreon Hangout, we're definitely planning on doing multiple marathon level streams per year, probably 2 or 3 in a given year, just because I enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. You know, for Extra Life, we get to raise a lot of money for charity, which is great. We like being able to encourage that. Let's go around this guy. There we go. But yeah, so there's definitely a lot of room for those. Ever played Planescape Torment? No, I have not. I think I've heard of... let's keep going. I think I've heard of Planescape, but I've never played any of those.
Everybody, please regroup.
I might also be mixing that up with a different thing if that's not like a series of games. There we go. Get this guy out of my face. Oh, Robe of Salvation. All right. This is a small floor. All right. But yeah, so we'll probably have the same chocolate incentive, and we will make them all at the same time and send them out. As far as in-stream stuff along the lines of like the squirt gun thing from Sunshine, that's where I'm struggling right now. I do have one. It's not. It might be an incentive, but I don't want to. It's related to. Actually, I guess it's not. This isn't a spoiler, but during the Halloween stream, I'm going to try to keep an ear out, and anytime we have trick-or-treaters downstairs, which Sarah is going to be. It's a pretty constant stream.
From like 7 p.m. to like 10 p.m. there'll be trick-or-treaters.
Well, anytime I hear trick-or-treaters, then I've got a big, giant bag of fireballs over on the couch. Not quite behind us, the one that's next.
2 bags.
2 bags, yeah, I guess that's true. 2 bags.
It has
And I'm just going to plop one of those in the Halloween spirit of torturing myself during these streams. And whatever leftover ones we have, I'll probably use as incentives. Probably death incentives within the actual Extra Life stream.
is still alive.
But yeah, so still trying to figure out other incentives. Other game suggestions are definitely there's still I would say that's either half or 2/3 of the Necco wafers remain. And the only reason that it's that low is because and this is out of like 24. Yeah, I think that's 2/3. The only reason it got that low because I had one like rack of those and like 2 more Necco wafers after that. The only reason it got that low, damn it, is because it turns out I think Felice and Lindsay both actually really like Necco wafers because they are monsters. I don't know. Those are straight up biochemical warfare, and I don't understand. I just don't understand. Stick things on your face work for me. It's true. I'm like, if people like desperately want that, then I could consider that. I'm one of those weirdos who like, I don't get too particular about a lot of stuff, but like stuff on my face always bugged me. Like I hated having my face painted as a kid, and yet a number of Halloween costumes that I had as a kid involved face paint, and I absolutely hated every second of that. I think it's just the sensation of something being on my face and I can't do anything to get it off. Or rather I can, but then it ruins whatever I just spent all that time putting it together on. Yeah, right? They're basically just rat shit discs. For slinging gingerbread house roofs. Or real house roofs. Like, you can make shingles out of those if you try hard enough. Boom. But yeah, so that's where that's at. The game plan right now for Saturday is that we will be starting like last year, at 12 midnight, 12 a.m. Saturday morning, and going until 12 p.m. Saturday, or 12 a.m. Saturday night / Sunday morning. I'm going to probably have the exact same thing we did last time, where if we raise $1,000, any $1,000 equal an extra hour. I wanted to set the bar a little higher this year. I would have set it a lot higher if we had. Like, a team on hand to do stuff with. But if it's just me, I don't want to set expectations unexpectedly high. If I had to just kind of guess out of the blue, I'm guessing that we probably won't. My expectations are that we will raise slightly less than last year. Partly just because it's me by myself versus a team of us, and all of that. I guess that's kind of the main reason. So I might be taking a pessimistic view on that. It's not like a defeatist thing. It's not like, oh man, we're not gonna raise anything. It's more just like I'm not expecting for us to do like crazy numbers. I would be thrilled if we do. I'm just not going to set my hopes super high and then disappoint myself when it's like, oh man, we got a third of our goal or whatever. So the goal that I'm setting for this year is going to be $1,200. Last year was $1,000. We did get there just barely at the 0 hour. But this year I'm shooting for $1,200, and I think that's a reachable thing. Yeah, and I think between you guys, being able to rally support and just getting the word out in general, and honestly, the biggest difference between this year and last year is last year we had only just started doing like Mega Man Fully Charged, and it hadn't quite kicked off for us just yet. Whereas this year, that's definitely, that did a lot for the size of our channel over the course of the... Ooh, hello. God damn it. Over the course of the past year. Doink. So hopefully that'll help. Hopefully at least some of the friends that we've made along the way since last year can also help get the word out, which would be nice. We shall see. And we'll kind of take it. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how things go. Yeah, Mega Man Fully Charged was awesome. The first batch of episodes, those first 10, were a little bit rough, but once they got to, was it Lightfall, the two-parter? Was Lightfall the beginning or in the middle or the end? I think Lightfall was the two-part, was 19 and 20. Once we got to those, it really picked up quick. Here we go. Let's see if I can find out what our sub count was for the time. God damn it.
More to go. Can't hold out much longer. Can you manage without me?
Oh no!
Sorry.
Akihiko-senpai has escaped.
Alright. Damn it.
Enemy is still alive.
No kidding. Jeez, there we go. Oh, great. No, stay on classic analytics, please, for the love of God. So I'm just going to go off of how the last year has gone. So right now, let me pull this up so I can see what I'm looking at here. Google Chrome just updated sometime in the last couple days, and I absolutely really do not like this massive detail thing that shows up when you hover on a tab now. Like, that is humongous and super unnecessary. So right now we have, according to our dashboard, 12,824 subscribers.
Akihiko-senpai's hurt. Keep an eye on him.
Oh, he's still here. He just left the battle. Or no, I guess he's tired now, but... Actually, is he tired? No, he's actually good. He just needed to leave the battle. That's interesting. So yeah, 12,824, I think. Yeah, 12,824. And in the last year, we have gained 1,606 subscribers. So I guess there was a pretty good bounce from just when we started Mega Man Fully Charged also. So last year, we would have been at 11,218 365 days ago. So it's not a massive difference, but our views have climbed quite a bit as a result of the fully charged stuff. So that's a big thing. Like 1.4, something like a third of all the views we've ever had came in the last year. So 111. 6 shot again. Jesus. Ball sacks. Alright, so we can just head for the stairs when we find them. Oh, damn it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Looney Tunesy one, that was in the drill. Was it drill? It wasn't Drill Dad. It was just the other Drill Man episode. The one with the tower. I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. Eek. There we go. I'm like trying to think through the puns in my head, and I cannot remember it. But yeah. So yes, I there was a point early on where we learned that as well. That basically Capcom. So one of the biggest complaints that a lot of people had early on, and I guess later on as well, just because some people just kind of checked out after a certain point, but was that Capcom explicitly did tell them, like, hey, don't just make Mega Man the game, the TV show. Like, we want you to... This can't be just a remake of the games. It can't just be a remake of the Ruby Spears cartoon. You have to do something different. Like, go way out into like, different territory. And they did, and I think ultimately what they came up with was fucking great. I have some things in mind that I want to do in order to help, rally some support for the show, for maybe a season 2. Like the outlook isn't great when a show goes this long after a season with no news at all. So, also, oh Jesus, I didn't see him there. Also, DHX Media officially changed its name to Wild Brain, which was a subsidiary, but now is just the company. So yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what's going to happen there, and I'm hoping that we can have a chance to like have a positive impact on, the possibility of there being like a second season. Because I'm nervous about it right now, and I'm anxious about it because at this point it's been the better part of a year since that happened. So like, I guess it hasn't been like a full year. It's been like 6 months, give or take. So like, I have some ideas that I want to put down and make happen. It's been a little bit busy. We have a really thank God.
He's unconscious. Are you okay?
Jesus Christ. Who had the better Robot Master adaptations, Battle Network or Fully Charged? On the whole, I'd say Battle Network still had the better adaptations of the Robot Masters. There were very few in Battle Network that I looked at and was just kind of like, oh, no. Fully Charged had some really good ones, but it definitely did have a handful that was like, oh God, not so much. Cutman and Electman are still kind of rough for me. I still don't super love them. Damn it. Hey, Samael. Oh, we get Mudoon. High odds. Chance. Yeah, so we just want to get rid of Mudo at this point, yeah. But yeah, I would love to see their interpretation of other Robot Masters. Saying that Battle Network does it better is certainly not a condemnation of Fully Charged designs at all. I think those ones are pretty fucking solid as well. There we go. Whoa, Jesus. Yeah, it's level 2 for that. Healing. Battle Network does have way more of them. Like, I think it has somewhere in the ballpark of 100 Net Navi designs throughout. And that's among what, Battle Network 1 through 6 and Network Transmission. I don't know if any of the other ones had unique... Oh, god damn it. I don't know if any of the other ones had unique monsters outside of network monsters, net navies outside of network transmission. Come on, dude. You can do it. I believe in you. Can I heal him from here? Oh my god, I can. Alright. Oh yeah, there were so many cell phone games of Battle Network. Fully charged Fireman is so Fireman is tricky because like Fireman is such like I don't know why, but I always consider him like the most basic robot master in terms of like he satisfies the theme of his name, and he does it in a way that kind of evokes technology, and that's it. Fireman.exe very much like Fireman from the classic series. Like he's just he's like a taller, kind of lankier version of the existing Fireman. Like there's tweaks to the design, but the tweaks are pretty minor overall. Like it's more touch-ups than anything else. Fireman for Fully Charged is definitely a different story where they give him a very different like basic look. Like he's got this kind of he looks like a linebacker as opposed to let me pull these open here. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I think ironically, the like cone the cone shoulder to neck thing is like the most extreme difference between them. I guess Mega Man from Fireman from Fully Charged is actually really close to the original Fireman as well. I guess he does look beefier though. Like, that's kind of the big thing there is he has a different like body shape from
regroup.
From the rest.
I just found something. I'll give it to you.
Give it to me now. Don't run into that guy. Yeah. Oh, there's the stairs. There's a regular chest behind me there. Oh, this is just a super ultra tiny floor. Okay. Now 118 is one where we know that the rare chest will spawn it. What we're going to do is hope we get a rare chest. I think that was a dead end. Well, this is definitely a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. Alright. Come on, rare chest. Come on, rare chest. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Fireman was a like junk incinerator, wasn't he? And then Gutsman was a construction robot, and now they've switched places where Gutsman is a trash disposal, and Fireman is a construction like welding robot. God damn it! Exactly. Yeah. Do we have any titles yet? Not quite. I don't think we have any good ones yet. Got a couple that we could use here and there, but not anything amazing. Certainly nothing jaw-dropping. Eco shit. Right. Damn it, another small floor. Okay. Boop, boop. I think when we get to the next mini-boss room, we'll call it, because I'm really, really low on SP right now. Like, pretty dangerously low, actually. I don't want to be needlessly throwing myself to the wolves if I can avoid that. Eek. Okay. On the subject, oh fuck. On the subject of favorites, Iceman was definitely up there. I would say Hypno Woman was very far up there. I gotta like sit and think through them. Where the fuck are the stairs? Are there any hallways that I missed? How did this happen? Iceman, Hypno Woman, and oh, this fucking thing. No.
Oh no! The enemy's got you marked! Only one enemy left!
Okay. Let's see, there's Fireman, Blasto Woman, Cutman, Gutsman, Woodman. Woodman was pretty cool. Yeah, Hypno. So Blasto Woman, I was like kind of whatever on. I don't love her character super much. It's fine. It just doesn't like wow me, but it's fine. Hypno Woman, I really like. I think they did a pretty decent job of giving her like a real characterization, and her interactions and relationship with Dr. Light is actually a really interesting take on that, and I wasn't really anticipating that. The fact that she does sincerely actually seem to have like legit feelings for him and is, down with all of that is kind of neat. I think there's some room to experiment with that like storyline a little bit. Also, the fact that she's not just an explicit villain. She actually seems to, in the worst case, she's kind of misguided at times, but she does generally mean well. I assume the Blasto was just, in the same way as, like, it's a Mazo, like, kind of a superhero-ish sort of name. I know that by virtue of it being Mega Man, there's really no way around it, but the fact that every character seems to have varying origins for why they have a blank man name is kind of bizarre to me. And I don't know how much I like that. Just get out of here. These guys suck. Thank you. Like, Mega Man named himself that way to sound like a superhero. Chemistry Man is one of the ones that had an actual name. So did Cutman, aka Chauncey. So Chauncey and Mr. NRT both just kind of decide, hey, we're gonna go by these superhero names, which I don't like super get. I don't know. Fight Steve, got the Steve Cutter. I'm actually really excited for what's going to happen next with Mega Man. My assumption is Mega Man X9, with possibly a Mega Man 12 coming fairly hot on the heels of that. It is the Star Force team that made Mega Man 11, and a lot of information has slowly been trickling out of the intended Star Force 4, like plot and concept art and all of that. So I'm curious if they get the chance, if they would be, willing to give Star Force 4 a shot, ZX3 would be very, very good. I would be all about another RPG as well. Command Mission was surprisingly good. I had played it before back in high school and was into it, and playing it again in the Mega Let's Play was thankfully a lot better than I was worried it was going to go. Like, there were still some rough patches, but I was very worried going into that. It's like, this is going to be a game that A, is going to wind up being super grindy and not fun, and B, like, John's going to hate it, and I pitched it as being like, nah, dude, this is actually a pretty solid game. But, yeah, it turned out fine. I even got through, like, the insanely hard post-game stuff without terribly much trouble, so that was cool. Legends 3 would be fucking perfect. I want Legends 3 so badly. I crave another Legends game. It doesn't necessarily need to be the end of Legends, but it could certainly be the end of that arc that they've kind of led into. All right, we have Band Kid. Yuko's not here. Oh, let's go to the home ec. Let's go to home ec and meet the French guy. He's the one blasting his music out all the time. Here we go. Oh, Fashion Club, and it's literally the one day that it's not a thing. Okay, well. Is it written in French? Is that the idea? All right, well then, let's go to do band stuff. Debating going to like the bookstore and doing more of that. I think I will actually. That's the thing. Based on the concept stuff for Star Force 4, it definitely was going to be a bit of a time skip from 3. Like it was going to be kind of a new arc starting from there, including from the sound of it, the secondary character in the game was going to be a descendant of Lan Hikari. Like, that'd be awesome. I'm amazed that they didn't pull that sooner. Like, that seems like such an obvious thing to, like, try for at some point, and they were like, 4 is going to have that. And, like, they're on the run from the cops, I guess? So it's going to have a very different tone than what, you know, the Battle Network and Star Force games traditionally have had. In related news, I'm very excited for Spider-Man 3 whenever that happens. It'll be nice to have, I mean, can't count my chickens before they hatch, but like it will hopefully be nice to have had a Spider-Man trilogy that you can be just like, yeah, fuck yeah. Full trilogy, and I can watch all 3 and love them. The security bots finally rebelled. Oh yeah, right, putting up all the stuff everywhere. Hey, dude. Oh, wife just left for GeckoCon. GeckoCon's the mall? Okay, that works, yeah. Yeah. Hey, there we go. So she probably saw me coming in. Oh, that's right. GeckoCon's the high school. It's a I don't want to die. Polonia is the big mall. Tree. Oh no, the tree. Oh, don't be like that. Okay. Oh god, it's a Cylon T. It's gonna turn me into a fucking robot. Oh no. What a real... Oh, dude. Bunkichi, not the time. I will keep my ear to the ground. Oh, God, I broke something else in here. I'm so sorry. I'll pick it up. Who is the handsome man over on the side that is literally the biggest piece of art in this entire store? What level are we getting this to anyway? Like 4? There it is, 4, yeah. Honestly, even if Spider-Man 3 is not super good, I think I generally like Homecoming and Far From Home better than Spider-Man 1 and 2. Not by like a massive margin or anything, but they definitely... I could watch either of those and get a kick out of both of them. They both very much satisfy the itch of that only a Spider-Man movie can scratch. Do you have a knife? Yeah, there we go. Here, I'll get you one. Has a great grip. Yeah. Let's go to the mall so we can drop this off. To the mall. And that's true, yeah, we can check on Devilman. That looked like him for a second. I was like, wait, but it's not. Can't let my wife alone. Oh, no. Oh, buddy. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. All right. It's incredible. It seems as though it's been in use for a long time, but it's almost as sharp as the day it was made. Now I bet it could cut many things, not just fruit. Like vegetables. Oh, wow. Yeah, there we go. Has an all-purpose cooking tool. What's this? There's something right on the handle. It's a bit hard to read, but let's see. Graduation gift orphanage. Ooh. Okay. Please accept your reward. She gives you a fruit knife. I wonder if I can give that back to him. All right, so this is going to be on the 1st of October. This has to be Ken, considering everybody else has given me something at this point. These fucking items. I'm getting closer to being able to get Thor, so that's good. I can actually check right now if I can start fusing more dudes. Gold medals are from the 5th block. Black Frost is another, like, merging thing. Elizabeth, I need more charm for. Is that everything right now? Okay, so that's everything we got right now. Let's register some dudes. Yeah, unfortunately, the Nile stuff. I don't know if I'm just not using that chunk of the game correctly, or if those are just ultra useless. Because they just don't seem to be particularly amazing for me here. So I can go up to 45. Lachesis. Ah, yes, ball head. No. My thumb barely nudged the cross button there. Anubis is 59. Goddamn. Seems like 46 will at least get me Kingu. Narashima. Cert is in there. Quetzalcoatl. Pazuzu. Okay. I don't think we're going to find anything particularly awesome that we can actually make right now. I think we're just going to bail. Maybe specific personas. Ah, okay, fair enough. La la la. Let's see if they got a charm game in here. If they have the photo booth, I'll just stay here. Print club, yeah, let's do it. Because the sooner I can max that out, the sooner I can get that quest taken care of as well. And I can literally just stop thinking about charm entirely. So, all right. Okay, I did do the fruit knife. All of a sudden, I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. Did I actually do the thing? Being done with academics will be... Oh, fuck. At least I can go get my courage up. Yeah, I will save. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. The 23rd. I wonder if I should be taking Igus to these things for the sake of, like, getting her to be more human. clouds look ominous. Glad I'm sick for this.
You weren't quick enough, huh?
How was I not quick enough? Like, how did everybody get here? We go to the same fucking school.
According to the news, a typhoon just hit. Supposedly, it's the biggest one on record.
Oh, great.
It's moving slowly, too, so it'll be around for a while.
Are we going to be trapped in here for several days?
Yeah, thanks to that, the school festival got canned. Well, setting all that stuff up is a pain, so I don't mind. But it sucks that we'll be stuck indoors. So, how you gonna
So,
spend
boy, wow, this would have been... I guess I should have saved more of the Maya stuff for now. I forgot we had one.
Seriously? Dude, you're killing me. What about you, Fuka?
Me? Well, the only thing I plan to do is go to the movies.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, a movie. Is it a date?
It's not like that.
She just likes movies, dude.
I'm going with Natsuki-chan. She absolutely loves movies. But with
Oh,
this
that's right. I was
typhoon,
like, who's
I don't know
Natsuki?
if
Who's
we'll be able to
Natsuki? That's
go.
right. Hey, it's Nano. Hello, hello. How's it going?
How about you, Yucatan? Will you still have practice?
I doubt it. The archery range is outside,
Oh,
so
geez.
it's most likely canceled until the storm blows over.
Definitely be over till then.
Same here. This stupid typhoon is gonna mess up my training.
What about you, Senpai?
I haven't decided. Besides, what business is it of yours, Iori?
Jesus, Mitsuru.
Me? Well, I'd be happy to tell you
I'm
about
going to
my
go to the
plans.
hospital and hit on the sick chick.
I suspect that you will be visiting Chidori-san. Although she has stabilized, we cannot release her.
She will float into the atmosphere, and then we will lose her.
Man, Ai-chan, you must be psychic.
No.
And you know what? She wants me to come.
Cool.
Not to brag or anything. I just thought I should check up on her. You know, with the storm and all.
I mean, she wants you to come, so... Hey, thank you, Nano.
with him?
Thank you, thank you.
Well...
Hmm?
Oh, yeah. Ken-kun, what are you going to do during the break?
I'm gonna fight the rain.
Oh, nothing in particular.
Come on, you have to be doing something.
Or else.
Well, I'll probably go visit the shrine.
Oh,
Dude,
God, that's gonna be
you're a
dangerous.
kid, not an old man.
But that's where I always go.
Alright.
I guess you could say I made a vow.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm going back to my room. I have a lot of
Do we have
homework
a-
to do.
Is Ken, like
Oh, okay. Call me if you get stuck.
a Shinto priest in training? Big words. Shinjiro's like, nobody asked me what I was gonna do. What the fuck, you guys? Thought we were friends. So can I literally just not leave? Oh, god damn it. I mean, I guess I can go to Tartarus, but I'm sick, so that's not even gonna be. Maybe we'll just study to burn a day and like get better. I will save. Oh, if I study, then I'm not gonna get better. God damn it. Hey, there we go. How about that? Actually, I do want to take a quick look. 54 hours and 40 minutes, so not quite 60 hours yet. All right. The stuff I was going to do in Tartarus was try to find those rare items. Just because those could just take a while to find anyway. Like, we just have to get lucky with those. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, God. God damn it. Alright, I guess I'm studying. Blarg. Ba-dee-doo-doo-doo-boo. Ba-dee-dee-bop-bip-boop-bow-bow-bow. I literally just got good. Motherfucker. Yeah, I had a feeling this was on its way. Come on, prison boy. Oh. This is new. Okay. Oh. Hi.
I have been waiting for you.
Oh my god, it's the first time he's spoken in fucking 5.5 months.
I last summoned you in your dreams quite some time ago.
Quite some time indeed.
Several seasons have come and gone since I first offered my assistance.
Yep.
Now then, your special power, persona. Have you been using it wisely?
I like to think so.
So, you haven't given it much thought?
What?
To be perfectly honest, I sense a great catastrophe in your future. But it would be a pity to lose one such as yourself unnecessarily.
Okay.
Therefore, please allow me to provide you with a new form of assistance.
Okay.
Henceforth, you shall be able to fuse
Ah.
4 or more personas. I am certain that this will be of great benefit to
I'm
you.
down. I'm down for this.
But now, you must be tired.
Cool.
Rest easy until we meet again. Farewell.
Alright. It's gonna be very, very annoying trying to scroll through all that junk. Yeah, right? Oh my god. So if you have 12 personas... Oh god, I'm like trying to do the math in my head and it's not easy. 64, 85... 100. I think you have 121 possible combinations. Did I sleep for like... Did I sleep for several days? I did. It's Monday. What the fuck? Okay. Cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's a Monday. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's on Sundays. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Alright, apparently got super fucking sick. Alright, she's all about Tartarus. Well, you. Oh my god. Great job, Junpei. Alright. Check me out anytime, I guess. Okay. Everybody's all like, alright, you're looking like you won't die. Let's do another save real quick. Whoop. Didn't see you over there, Shinjiro. Caught a little cold, huh? Perfect kind of sickness for a little wiener like yourself. Don't be too much of a dork. Do 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 do. Let's see. So, where to go? I could go to the shrine and see what's even happening here. Okay, we got the kid. Oh my god. You followed her here? Oh my god. Alright. Hello. Do you think Striped Shirt is okay? He said he can only come on Sundays, but I can't come that day. I want to play with him too, but today I'll play with you. Sure. I don't remember where the hell we are with this. Aww. Oh. Oh shit, I didn't see what the options... Fuck me, I was just trying to advance the text. At least I didn't pick a terrible one, but like, okay, that's good. How come Mom and Dad don't get along anymore? I did see that I saw that I did them happy for you. I didn't see what the other two even were. I was asking why they wanted a divorce. Oh dear. We had to do this in Battle Network, and now we're doing it again here. Sure. I love how much the Hangman looks like a fucking treble clef. Alright, it's up to 4 there as well. Alright. Oh boy.
Hey.
Hi. Did I go to the bathroom today? I don't remember doing that. I was debating it, but if I take him for a walk, then I can't go to Tartarus. And I feel like until I get these random item things taken care of, I should be focusing on Tartarus. Alright. I know Tartarus is boring. It is. When we're doing these in particular. I got that goddamn quest taken care of, god dang it. And now I've got a big old list of floors to not bother with, too, so that's going to make life a lot easier. Let's take the same folks as last time. We're not getting into much in the way of battles, but if we do, then at least I can get a little bit more experience there. Alright, so... yeah, may as well. It's interesting that both sides of it involve, like, slowing things down. Whereas one is intentionally slowing things down, whereas the other is being forced to slow things down. Just confusing. I'm surprised that the hanged man means like willfully letting things go, and the reversed one is ones where you're not able to make that decision. It feels backwards to me, but I'm not Mr. Tarot, so I'll get to make those calls. Wow, they're really just shoving the stairs at me right now. All right, here we go. Oh, great. More enemies. My favorite. But they should be afraid of me, so that's fine. Alright. Alright, so 65 is still on the floor. see what 66 has for us. Really wish they didn't freak out quite so loudly. Damn. All right. Well, we can skip 67 because we've already gotten stuff there and it's not what we wanted. And then it's a long stretch of floors that we do want to check. That. Another Patra gem, always nice. Fucking stairs. Alright, so everything from here to 79 is still, or I guess here to 78, is up for grabs as possible rare chest zones. And for the hell of it, I am going to throw my luckiest persona on. Who is Ose. I don't know if it's going to matter, but I may as well give it a shot and find out. Oh, say, can you see why the chest's really bright? I love how, I don't know exactly the specifics of their determination of it, but the Star-Spangled Banner is considered one of the hardest national anthems to sing because it, like, I believe in particular because its notes are all over the place. No, I saw the Ose, can you see, that was in there. But yeah, it not only has a really massive range, but also it jumps in large chunks, as opposed to a more melodic song that kind of has, like, smaller steps going on. But yeah, the national anthem of the U.S. tends to move in rather large, like, thirds and fourths and things, which can make it difficult to get quite right. And also, again, really massive range to it. Like, the end of the song is crazy high, the verses go pretty far low. On rare chest. Ah, damn it. Go, 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 go. Go, hurry, hurry, hurry. Right, and we're clear. All right. Doesn't seem like having a lucky persona equipped is necessarily making much of a difference here. Alright, so I should write down 72 as a dead one just because these mid-boss areas are never going to have them. I think that might save time. However, isn't there a chance that they, like, keep items or something, or am I crazy? I also don't know that I'll know whether they got it from a rare chest or not, because I don't have memorized which things come from rare chests. So if they picked up a rare chest and I don't know it, then I can't scratch it off the list. Get away, there we go. Boom, 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 ba-do-do-do-do. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck, this one's sprawling. Jesus Christ. Oh, get out of there. Right, you get told which items, but I don't know which items are rare chest items versus not rare chest items. That's kind of the bigger issue. No, this actually wasn't too bad. I know what I'm looking for. Like, they could get... So the problem is... So basically, any given floor can have a rare chest, and per floor, there is exactly one kind of treasure that will appear in that rare chest. So I'm looking for a rare chest item, but I don't know what floor it's on. So... essentially, as I go through, if I find rare chests and it's not the right item, I can basically check that off the list of potential floors for it to be on, because I then know, all right, it's not on floor, 67, because we got a rare chest there and it wasn't the item we were looking for. So if I don't know that the items they're picking up are rare items, then I can't check it off the list to make things faster. Like, there's a decent chunk in the second half of this block that I can just walk right past because I've already gotten a bunch of them. This is actually the longest section of uninterrupted, mystery floors still. Like, once we get to 79, it's going to be like every second or third floor we can just blast past. There was a passageway before us. We're out of luck. Let's get moving. Always this one little ass fly. It just loves to annoy me. Damn it. To the stairs. To the stairs. To the stairs. I've avoided looking up what the floors are. Like, I prefer not to be doing this, guide style. I tend to do RPGs without any kind of, player's guide style, look up stuff, just because I prefer to kind of feel it out as I go. It is doable, it's just, moderately longer of a time to do it. There's also, I don't have a ton to do with these specific nights. I can study. I can get, a stat up here and there, and I have been. I don't go to Tartarus every night, but some nights it definitely helps to go to Tartarus and just kind of dig around a little bit. I'm also usually fighting dudes, but because the third block has taken so much longer to narrow down the rare chest, we're still kind of down here. Otherwise, I'd be fighting a lot more dudes and actually getting experience and getting stuff from that. Okay. So 79 is on my list of stuff that I can just skip, so we're just going to skip it. And 80 is one that could be our mystery zone. So let's scour and scout and find it all out. It's also given us some good items too, which is nice. Just stuff to have on hand. Oh, is this just a super tiny floor? Again, really? Ah, man. Alright. And 81 is another one we can skip. Nice. Stairs are literally right there. 82 might be our location. A lot of stuff we can sell, too. That'll actually be really nice. We seem to have an abundance of money most of the time, so it does not hurt. Excuse me. Get away, buddy. There we go. So sabers. Looking for the item. Searching around. Scanning for the items. Oh, good. More enemies. Though they're all going to avoid me anime. So, anime? They're all going to avoid me anime. There's our title. We found it. We got there. They're all going to avoid me anyway. 83 is on our list of stuff that might have the item we're looking for. Let's... no. No dice there. We got 84 and 85 are both skippable floors, so that's nice. Save us some time there. Oop, there we go. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I thought it was a rare chest for a second. I'm like, if it's a rare chest, I may as well just grab it, but... there we go. 86 is good. Or is like, you know, is one that might have it. Can we find what we need so we can go upstairs and grind? Well, another super ultra tiny floor. Jesus Christ. Alright, 87 is also one that might have it. Alright. Come on. Don't be a super small... Fuck, Jesus Christ. Alright. 88 and 89 we can both skip. I'm gonna grab it anyway. Screw it. Get out of my... Get out of there. Okay. So I've now gotten 2 rare chests on this floor in the last, like, hour. That's great. 89 is also skippable. Oh, well, yeah. Fair enough. Alright. 90 is searchable. Whoop. What happened to the controller there? Nice dramatic moment, though. Let's see if we got anything up here before we move on. God damn. A lot of small floors all of a sudden. I don't know what's up with that. So basically, I'm gonna go up to 118 again, just because that one I know is a floor that if we find the rare chest, we're gonna find rare item number 4, or rare weapon number 4, I guess. Stop going behind the treasure chest, dude, or the briefcase. I don't know. All right, motherfucker. 92 is skippable, so we're going to do that. Nice. Alright, 93 is searchable. Stay here.
Alright, I'll keep looking around then.
Kaiser Knuckles. Well, we got everybody together, and they're just leaving again, and the floor is super small again. God damn, they're throwing just the tiniest fucking floors at me all of a sudden. I'm probably not going to be going for terribly much longer at this point. I think I'm going to close out the Tartarus stuff for tonight, and that'll probably be it. And next week I'll make a point of, you know, getting in there a lot sooner and getting a real good full stream out of it. I do apologize for the ultra late start tonight. But Halloween will be starting good and early, probably earlier than normal, actually. No enemies on this floor. Oh boy. 95 is also skippable, so we're going to get the fuck off of this floor. I'm also not feeling super well, which is part of the reason that I'm going to make it a little bit, you know, on the short side there, too. 96 is a searchable floor. Whoop. Damn it, man. Get out of there. Yeah, no, I know. This is I'm gonna spend less time, you know, proportionately in Tartarus in the next stream. I wasn't intending on spending this much time in here tonight, but there was kind of less going on than I thought there would be plot-wise in general. And these fucking rare items are gonna be the goddamn death of me. But yeah, next week we will definitely spend significantly less time in Tartarus. That I can say for sure. And it'll be an actual full-size stream, too, so it'll be even less. Even more less? I guess because it's more less than it was before. Less would arguably be more, because it's not as less as once was. There's a lot of S's there. Yeah, it's good to have you. 98. I didn't mark that one off for some reason. Don't know why I didn't. Let's knock that thing out of there. Let us continue. Good night. We'll catch you soon. See you next time. 99 does have possible stuff. Stairs. Hey, okay. Oh, maybe it's this one? No! Fuck! Jesus. Well, I guess we can leave here now, and 100 is not the correct one either. So we can literally just dash right out of here. Oh, balls. That's literally, what, the first new rare chest we got in this dive, this second dive in tonight, which is a bummer. We actually got a lot of rare chests on our first swing through here earlier. Whoa, was that 95,000 yen? Jesus Christ. The mirrors are useful. Yeah, I'm not bummed for having gotten that. I'm bummed for just not having gotten the rare weapon. Alright, oh, hello. More enemies than normal, and rare ones, which usually is not a great... Oh, no. Normally, this would be something I'd be all about, but this is usually a pretty bad sign in terms of Mr. Skellington showing up. So we gotta fucking hustle. Lots of rare dudes. Alright. Out of there. Okay. 103 we can just skip, because we have already found a thing here and it wasn't what we wanted. Mr. Skeletal! Doot. Okay, we have a handful of good floors now. Let's go over here and look for the treasure chest. Hopefully it's made of gold, so we can open it up and find the weapon that we're told. Oh, that one is actually attacking us. Holy shit. Oh no. Gimpy hobby horse guy.
Ice won't work on this one.
I'm just gonna leave. This guy's just annoying to fight. He's just frustrating. He takes so long. Over here. Oh my god, this fucking hallway goes on forever. Ah, man. Okay. Let's get out of here and go stairs to the next floor. Alright. 105, here we come. Alright, 105 is good. We got stairs right away. Let's go this way. Whoop. Oh boy. Whoop. Man, alright. It's getting kind of... Hi there. Yep. Damn it. Well. That's what we got. Oh, really? Oh, Jesus.
Let us commence with an all-out fatal strike.
Oh my god. That was Tab, everybody. Ooh, I'm such a little baby bitch. I'm gonna run up and trip on my hobby horse. Whoop. Alright, yeah. I think I have both of these, or have had both of these dudes. Alright. Okay. Oh, damn it, really? Why did he stop again? Oh my god. Oh good, these guys.
3 enemies. Be careful.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. Nope. Not interested in that shit. Not gonna do it. No, no. Alright, 106 is also good to look at. So we're getting into the territory where the enemies are actually going to start attacking again. Nope, regular chest. Regular chest, but I can at least grab this one. That is the floor. Damn. Alright. Oh, damn it. Okay, go, go, go. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Dudes everywhere. Ah, fuck, fuck. Oh, god damn it.
Caught me. I'll make this.
Oh, wow. I really don't like that if you, like, nudge the wall, you just entirely stop. Like, it doesn't, like you slide along or anything. It's just like, nah, you're done.
It seems like only one enemy left. Alright. Bloink. Yeah, we gonna fight it. Is he wearing a mask upside down? Well, now I will never know. That was too easy.
Not now or ever. Alright. Oh, you got this, buddy. I have every bit of faith in you. I have 80% of faith in you. Oh, he could have survived that. It's alright, no need to pointlessly just super endanger him. 108, still valid. Damn it, another fucking small floor. 109, also valid. Whoop, okay. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. I really wish my buddies would stop getting directly in my way when they all fucking flank me. Oh, fart. Those little hands. Oh, he's just done. Okay. Oh, boy. So no dice on this one. 110 and 111 are both clear. So you can bail on those. Alright. Oh, whatever.
I'll just hold on to this for now.
Your penis? Are you holding on to the stairs? Medical powder. Sure it is. All right, 112 is a valid floor for him. Ooh. All right. Get this guy out of the way first. Of course. Okay.
Let's go.
Boom.
Still alive.
That one just won't die.
Crit? Nope.
Summoning persona.
All right.
It must be
Kaboosh.
eliminated.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck off with that.
That one just won't die.
Was he knocked down and frozen, or does frozen just look like you're knocked down also? Oh, for God's sake.
Enemy left. The battle's over. No shadows are left.
Alright. Oh, good. Curses all over the place. That's fun. Cool. Fuck. One knocks 112 off the list. It's ludicrous how many floors we've gotten rare chests on just tonight, and none of them are correct. 113 is valid. There's our stairs. Oh, Jesus. Another super small floor. Alright. I think 114 is our crossover point. Yep. Okay. So we're headed for 118, though there's a chance it might be in one of these three floors that come before it. I think we've already eliminated one of these. I think 117 we've found a rare chest and it wasn't correct, but I don't remember for sure, so I don't want to knock it off there unless we're positive. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Run to the stairs. over there, so we can go anywhere. It's not right here. All right, 116. Do. Hey, all right. Oh shit. Well. Oh god, these assholes. Yeah. Fuck him. Why? Why am I running so slowly? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, good. That son of a bitch. That's great. The last floor, the path that I missed was just a like road down.
Please be careful.
Also, yeah, so the last floor, yeah, it was just one of those like access point things, I believe. Oh man, where's the stairs at? All right. It's 117. I'm relatively sure is not a floor that we want, but it's not definitely crossed off, so I don't want to just assume. Oop, well, fuck. Oh, these fucking assholes again. I'm just bailing on these for right now just because we're kind of winding this down, but... a lot of paths going on here. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking paths in this one. Hey, fucking, oh my god. Oh, Jesus. So that wasn't right. Oh, there's actually another path there, too. That's good. Oh, good. Those are the stairs, which means I have to traverse just a fucking massive amount of this floor in order to double back and check. Oh, boy. Ooh, that was double close. Whoop. Oh, balls. That's not great. That's all clear. Naruto running around there, I guess, just having yourself a little blast. Alright. Let's get ourselves back there. And then 118.
Ah, man, I got caught. My
Oh,
bad.
dude. Oh, you got it. Alright, let's get the fuck out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yep. My thumb slipped off the joystick. Here we go. Okay. 118. Fingers crossed. So we can just find it. The most embarrassing part is that I found it the first time I came to this floor, and then I managed to get myself killed, like, immediately after that. Literally, I think the very next battle, I died. Like, super embarrassing. And I should have just abandoned ship because it was a rare item. Very, very stupid.
Couldn't finish it off.
Summoning persona. Must be eliminated.
My turn.
I couldn't finish it off.
Try it again. Yay, there we go. 2 for 2.
The enemy's gone. Great job, guys.
Why, thank you. I'm going to go for super duper experience. 560. Hey, and I got a level up for it, which unlocks an awful lot of good personas. And Virtue leveled up. Why the hell not? Very close to Survive Dark. That'll be useful. Alright, come on. Oh! Oh! Let's turn this guy around. Come on. Because the very least, allegedly, the rare one from the third block I can just find as a weapon drop in the shuffle game on if it's a rank 5. Then I don't know if it's 5 or more. I think it's just rank 5. But if it's rank 5, then there's a chance of being able to obtain it from that. So here's hoping. I would love to end this stream with not having to do the random chest hunting. At least on this side. In block 3, I've got way more of those floors checked off. So in the worst case, if there's just like dead time where it's like, all right, let's just do this for a little while. Like, that's fine. That's a thing I can do, and that's not too bad. There we go. Kingu and Narasima. I thought there were a couple of them. I thought I saw a few of them a minute ago, but what is that fucking thing? Let's go for it. Taraka. All right. Neat. Oh, Mikazuki Munachika. God damn it, we got it. Let's get the fuck out of here quick. That will do. Yes. Oh, thank God. So I still need... That is one of the ones I want. Yes, that is the fourth block rare weapon. I'm going to turn that in right now, but not the Onimaru Kinnitsuna, no. That one is on the third block. That one I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've got 18 of the 48 floors checked off, basically. So there's still 30 floors that I haven't found one on there yet. All right, let's accept it. Yes. Oh, a Cup of King. Fuck yeah. Mikazuki Munchika. Her name for its resemblance to the crescent moon. Oh, okay. I wonder, do they make swords in shapes other than the crescent moon? Just once in my life, I'd like to see a heart-shaped sword. Aw. We got the Cup of King. Fuck yeah. That is all that we got for today. Oh, actually, no, let's go in. I want to see what the 4 persona thing looks like, too. Let's register our dudes first as well. Actually, let's register them, and... Oh, we just unlocked the Pentagon spread along with, even though the game didn't mention that. That's neat. The irony is, when you get to a certain point, you actually have fewer options. Did he say 4 or more? I thought he just said 4. There comes a certain point where you have more options for doing... you have fewer options for combinations of things by having so many. Would it be safe to go out on a limb and say that putting together, for example, Jack Frost, Pyro Jack, King Frost, and like some other thing would give us Black Frost? Oh, all the Matama would actually make perfect sense for that, yeah. So I do want to just take a look and see what the menu even looks like here. Oh, yeah, King Frost, Jack Frost, Pyro Jack, Queen Mab. Interesting. I have all of those. So I guess there's only 4 that can come from these. These are, I think, all dudes that I've had before. Not this one. I don't think I've had Rangda or Gur. This one I've had all of those. This one I've had 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, let's do the Black Frost one right now then. Also, I want to look at the Pentagon spread as well. there's 3 of those. Mithra, I don't know if okay, we definitely haven't done this. So this is, I'm guessing Judge is all the dark ones, and then Tower is going to be the angels? No, actually. All right. So this one, if I have Mithra, then I can do that one as well. But I have to see what I've got for dudes right now anyway. Do I have Mithra? I don't think I do, actually. I don't have Mithra. Oh, wait, did I just... Nope. What was the other one that I was looking for? So Mithra is with this set, and then this one... Jack Frost, Pyrojack, Queen Mab. Jack Frost, Pyrojack, Queen Mab. I was going to say, yeah, Mithra I remember seeing many times, but yeah, if there's an easy recipe for it that I can just do right now... Or actually, I guess I can buy them. I'm going to have to fuse people just to get them out of my... Oh, actually, how many do I have right now? I have all 12, so I have to clear space anyway. I need to clear at least 3 spots, so let's do... triangle spread if we can, and then we'll do another spread after that. Kurama Tengu, why the hell not? Sure. Hey, there we go. That sounds good. Yay. Archangel, Lilim, and Alp. Okay. He's gonna be a healthy boy. Didn't someone else talk about the 2 sides of the same coin thing as well? Alright. Zip through this a little bit. Growth 2. Alright. Cool attack. Am I going to max this guy out in one go? Not quite. Okay. I think I've got Lilim, yeah. Alright, let's do another. Actually, before I do that, let's register that, because that was a pretty solid build there. I don't like that the compendium is separate from the fusions, but next to the requests. That feels backwards. Like, I feel like the compendium should be next to the actual fusions in all of this. So I have to fuse some more to make space, so let's do that. Can I mix you with anybody right now? I'm 46, which is going to be limiting my options a little bit. Do Quetzalcoatl. Oh wait, Virtue is my Mahama guy, so I don't know if I want to be. There's Ganga I'm not doing much with. Floros I'm not oh right, Cannon Kitty. Jesus. Thoth is my it's been kind of a decent pile of stuff there. Do stuff with Sati. I haven't really done much there yet. The Sati is Sati is solid for fire stuff. I already have Osei. Damn it. Can I do? Nope, that's too expensive. I already have Thoth. Let's do a two-way one then. I already have Sakimitama, don't I? Oh yeah, I totally do. Mitamas are, yeah. I think did I need one of these for something else? Let's just do it. Yay, this one will also be awesome. Oh look, it's Mercury. Slash, oh my god, I forget the messenger of the gods in Greek mythology. I was gonna say Ares, but that's the god of war. Oh shit. Counter-Strike. Hermes, thank you. I was like, I could swear it was close to that. Herculean Strike. Can we do Herculean Counter-Strike? Whoop. Oh, regenerate 1. What do you guys think? I feel like the answer should be no, but... Oh, he does have a Chinese symbol on his... I guess that's also just a kanji, but the kanji comes from Chinese symbols, but... I feel like the answer should be no on regenerate 1. I feel like that's a bit risky. Is it not much? Alright, fuck it then. Evade Pierce. Alright. I owe Pierce money, so it'd be nice to be able to do that. Regenerate would be HP, I believe, yes. Okay, Fuse Personas. Oh, whoops. Damn it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, alright, so... I want Jack Frost, Pyrojack, Queen Mab. Jack Frost, Pyrojack, Queen Mab. It's a good thing I got all this money, too. Jack Frost. Yep. Jack Frost, Pyrojack, Queen Mab. Whoops. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. Jack Frost. Queen Mab. This looks like Spider Lady. I guess it's more reptilian, but... Alright. Oh, so he kind of gives you the heads up, like, hey, you have a combo we can use here. Black Frost. I would like a slightly better combination of stuff here. I would love... Okay, it's got Bufala, it's got Agilao built in, and it's got Muda built in, so... Maragi is nice. I would kind of like to have Mabufu and Maragi if I could. Here's Mabufu. Mabufu. Dia is also nice, though. Mabufu. Growth 1 is also nice. Come on, you can do it. Here's Maragi. Oh, Death Stranding. Yeah, I think I wanted to do something with that. I'm not positive just yet, but I think that'd be a good thing to do something with. Hey, there we go. We got Agi also, but Marakunda will probably just wipe that out. Well, 5. All right. Let's do it. There we go. My first cross spread. I'm like Jesus. Ooh, scary boy. It literally just looks like they just inverted the colors on Jack Frost. Aight. It does mean that Hama attacks are a lot more likely to just straight up kill me, which is unfortunate. Marakunda. Alright, Marakunda decreases all foes' defense. Nice. Let's get rid of Agi. We definitely don't need Agi if we got Agilao and Maragi. Trafuri. Can I get another one out of it? Alright. Alright. Enables escape from most battles. Oh, right. Triesto Gem does that. Jerk Frost. Yeah, nice. Okay, where are these that I don't need? So, Agilao and Maragi, Bufala and Mabufu, Mudo. I don't know if I care about Provoke. I think I'm going to toss Provoke. Okay, so do we have space? We only have space for 3, and I need 5. Because I don't think I have any of my... yeah, I don't have any of these guys in my thing right now. So I need to clear out 2 more, which means a triangle spread. Oh, actually, let's solve this right now. I can put it in the compendium. Oops, nope. Accept request. Black Frost, at long last. We've been staring at this one for way too long. Must be the Mischief Maker. Black Frost come out of the darkness to play. Actually, this is the first time I've set eyes on him. I'm sure there are others I've never seen before sleeping deep within the human mind. Please accept your reward. Wizard's Mark. Nice. Alright, what did we get in its place? Girimekala. I would not be surprised if a bunch of these are just from, like, massive fusions. Okay. So let's fuse some more. We need to make space for 2 more dudes. Actually, is it going to show on here now that... Why... It's really lame that it doesn't at least show that, like... dark there, like, okay, you can't make it, but this is what it is now that you've made it. Like, that's kind of lame. I guess the level is probably based on the highest level out of the 4 that you mix together. Come on, there we go. Out of curiosity. Dominion was up there. Where's Thoth again? Thoth was actually pretty useful. Maybe Mothman can... Alright, Mothman is good against Dark, which is really nice. So, a little advice on this one, but... Oh, it's that one with Gur. Oh, great. So, Mediarama and Rakarm with Windbreak and Evade Fire both in there, along with Masukunda and Rakunda, which I don't know how often I'll use. Does that seem like a decent, like, matchup with these? I'm still strong against Dark. And I've traded out... Oh, that nullifies Dark, though. I can't toss Samael. Samael's way too valuable. I could do this one, though. The guy that I just pulled together there. Yeah, let me do this. This way I can kind of back out of that easily. And yes, I just registered everybody. Like, I could just buy Samael back. Masukukaja. Tarakaja. Charmdy Rakarm. Karmakunda, Charmdy. What am I even hoping for here? Counter-Strike, I assume, is like an automatic thing. Oh, Mahama absolutely has to be in there. Rakarm and Mahama are pretty much mandatory. This guy nullifies light attacks, but all of the angels, I assume, do. Come on, where's Mahama? Can you not learn Mahama? There we go. Rakarm, Mahama, Charmdy, Mediarama, Evade Fire, Tarakaja. This seems like a pretty decent set. I think I might go with this one. Unless someone has a real good reason that I shouldn't, I think this is a pretty solid setup. Yeah. Like, I'm weak to fire, which is not awesome, but, like, this seems like a pretty good one. I think I'm going to go with it. Okay, I'm not going to get much out of it, but I got to clear space, so... Alright. Oh, God, he's much creepier. You and I are one and the same. Like me, you too are a man with wings and snake butt. Yeah, that's the one I'm going for right now, so... Can I get 2? 2 levels? Probably not, but let's go for it. Nope. Alright, so... Alright. Mithra. What am I grabbing for those again? Can you give me that list one more time? I guess I could go back here and scroll up as well. Archangel, Lilim, and Alp, I think. So I have Alp, Archangel, and Lilim. Okay, yeah, and they're like super cheap, so sounds good. All right. And Alp. Ultra super low level dudes. Alright. Yeah, this is one of the things that I will kind of bend on. Oops, damn it. This is one of the ones that I'll bend on from time to time on, like, not looking stuff up just because it's so cryptic and difficult to track that I don't mind, at least for this one. Maybe later games are a little bit clearer on it, but... Oh, okay. Cool. Great. You look like you're enjoying that a little too much, buddy. Okay. Time for the 4 Mitamas. Let me just verify that I got 4 spaces. I do. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Alright. I guess I can register it. I don't know that I... whatever. Alright. Mitamas. There's one. Diorama and Xiong aren't bad to have there. These will be thoroughly ignored. Magaru and Garula aren't bad, and neither is Rapatra. And... yeah, these are kind of boring as well. Alright. I'm like, oh my. Dai Sojo. Oh, can I not make it yet? Oh, Jesus. Hama-on Growth 3. Diarahan? That's 7 levels away. Balls. I may have to junk a couple of these guys as we go, because I don't know that I can hang on to that for 7 levels worth of stuff. Diarahan is full heal. Excellent, and he comes with that by default. Even better. Alright, but I think we're going to call it here. Oh, we did actually a lot. We did almost a full-length stream. I was not really planning on that, but we got there. We got more of this next week. On Tuesday, we should we'll at least get up to the doorstep of the 6th operation. See how that goes. We've got Dark Souls next Thursday on the 7th, and Wind Waker Randomizer after that. And we're kind of shifting it forward a week because of Halloween stuff. And trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing before that, but. Yeah, no, I think that's... I was next to Samsara, AoE, Light, Instakill, 80%. Jesus Christ. Okay. Why is it Samsara? If like it's clearly a Hama-based thing, right? So how does Samsara, like, how they just decided arbitrarily to change the, like, structure of the name on that one? I don't know. The names in this are so hard to get a hold of, but regardless, thank you guys for hanging out. I will... Oh, it's a unique skill. Okay. Well, I will see you guys next time. Bye.